Hey, tudo bem? Meu nome é Mariana, eu sou instrutora de idiomas da Berlitz e hoje eu vim dar algumas dicas de como fazer uma entrevista remota em inglês e se sair bem. Já adianto que se vocês quiserem anotar alguma coisa no papel, vocês podem, mas o mais importante mesmo é que vocês repitam as frases para aperfeiçoar a pronúncia e a fluência em inglês. Só para você entender a dinâmica da aula, deixa eu explicar como vai funcionar. Todas as nossas videoaulas são baseadas no método Berlitz, o único que permite que você já saia da primeira aula falando alguma coisa no novo idioma. Primeiramente, apresentarei o tema, depois mergulharemos de cabeça mesmo no conteúdo, nessa parte sempre falando apenas a língua que será ensinada, e por fim, revisaremos o que aprendemos com alguma proposta de prática. Ok? Antes de irmos para o conteúdo, não se esqueça de se inscrever no canal, deixar seu like e compartilhar esse vídeo com aquele seu amigo que está na jornada rumo à fluência no inglês, assim como você. Bora começar a falar inglês? So, if English is not your first language and your potential employer wants to speak with you in English, don't panic. Unless you're applying for an international job or an English teacher position like I did a few times, they will probably greet you in your native language and only then start testing if you are proficient. But before proceeding to English, some interviewers like to ask if you feel comfortable switching languages, and it's best if you don't hesitate on stating that it's okay. So, if they ask a question like, "Do you mind speaking English in our interview?" the answer is always something like, "I don't mind at all. English is fine." If there are any questions about your English level, your learning process, or your capability of using English as a tool in a work environment, you can start by saying and showing that you're not nervous. In this case, confidence is the key. If you speak confidently, you might be able to pitch your abilities in a very convincing way, and this may also work for intermediate and pre-advanced speakers.
But how do I gain confidence if I'm nervous? What if I'm shy?
Well, in a job interview, the whole point is to show the employer that you have what it takes to be a part of the team, even bring something that adds up. If you really believe that you are competent, just tell that to yourself before you click in the link to the job interview. But I warn you, being confident never means bragging or lying. You should always tell the truth, especially in your resume and in a job interview. And be careful when talking about your qualifications so that it doesn't come across as boasting. When the interviewer throws in the icebreaker and requests that you tell them a little bit about yourself, be honest, but also remain focused on what is relevant professionally speaking. This is a good time to talk about your social skills, your working habits, your technological abilities, and everything else that might make you a good employee. Try not to stick only to what's in your resume. Go beyond that. Because if you are in a job interview, that means they probably already know what's written there on your resume. You should also avoid talking about your personal life unless it is brought up by the interviewer. When asked about your educational and professional background, everything that you learned or did that is related to the job you're applying to is a bonus. If you attended a course, if you did voluntary work, if you took action at a previous job that had a positive result, you should definitely let them know. If the company desires a qualification you lack or are still improving, make it clear that you are able to learn and grow professionally. This motivation shows that you are flexible and willing to change for better. Finally, a set of questions that is very recurrent in job interviews is: why are you interested in this position and why should we hire you? The first question is used to test whether you are committed to the responsibilities the position requires, or just there for the cash. If you are really interested in bringing something relevant to the company, then you must be clear that you're not there only for financial reasons. Talk about how you searched their website and thought the workplace was an interesting environment, and how well their job is done, and most importantly, what suggestions you could bring to make it even better. And that basically answers the second question too. Your efforts to improve the results of the company is a wonderful reason for the employer to choose you to be a part of their team. E aí, gostou das nossas dicas sobre o que responder e como se portar em uma entrevista remota em inglês? Se sim, pedimos que clique no joinha, se inscreva no canal da Berlitz e compartilhe este vídeo com aquele seu colega que está passando por um processo seletivo e não sabe como fazer isso em inglês. Muito obrigada por assistir até aqui. See you next time!